My cousin called me out on that. He said I said too much. So um 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 hmm hmm um yeah um. Come on, guys. So, as part of my 30 days of 30 blogs, this is what we're doing. This is Sunday, and today is work day, unfortunately. We played in the morning, and now it's time to work. Husband is up at the barn, and he's doing some work on his mower. He just got a brand new trailer, which is really nice. He bought it. It's not my trailer, but I might use it for hay and alfalfa. It's a nice one. It's a 16-footer. It's really nice. But what came in the mail today for me were those. I'm so excited. As you guys might know, hunting season is right around the corner from here. It is now the last week of August, and I want to say for my area, hunting season starts the 12th of September. So don't expect to see me online or anything at all. I'm going to not be around all day. I'm going to shut the store down, everything's going to be closed. I'm not going to work. So usually I do try to get one on opening day. That's always exciting. So because it takes them off guard. They don't know you're there. They just know all this stuff is going on, but they don't realize that you're there. So that's what I'm going to do. And I bought I'm going to replace, I'm not replacing that one that's right there. I love that one. But the one that's up there on the second section is mosquitoes. I'm going to replace that one. I don't particularly care for it. It does blend in, but it also sticks out like a sore thumb. And it's really kind of hard to get into because of the type of door that it has. It kind of has a funky door. I'll bring you up and I'll show you. So I don't particularly like it. But these ones, I like these ones a lot. The one that's out there, that one is made by Ameristep, and it has shoot-through screens on the front, which are pretty awesome. So I can kind of move around a little bit and not have to worry about, having any flashes or being detected. I can move around an awful lot. These ones don't have it. These, unfortunately, but that was like 150 bucks, and these were like 60. So I just so happen to have some mesh that's been left over that I'm going to see if that'll work. I can double it up and attach it to the outside of this and see if I can shoot through it. So we're going to practice there. These they're pretty cool. This is one of the side windows that opens up. Zippers on the inside and out. There's another side window. There's windows on all four sides. And it wraps up in this little tiny bag here. Well, I'll show you later. And the door is on this side. And it's really pretty cool. I like it. So it opens up really, really well. And it's all nice and neat in there. And I can put a chair in here and have all my windows. It's pretty cool. I like it. I gotta spray it like crazy because it stinks. It smells like people. So there's that one. This one's really tall. You can actually kind of stand up in it. This one, not so much. This one's really little. It's really short. Like, really short. I'm 5'7". This is probably about 4 feet. It's really tiny. So basically you get in and you sit. So I'm going to see if I can find like a log or a stump or something. I was thinking maybe taking a bunch of the cinder blocks, but husband will get mad at me if I do that. But it's going to fit into a really small section, like a really small corner where it's got a lot of ground cover, like that, where it's got a lot of cover on it. So I did that, and I've scoped out a couple places for it. So I'm really excited, really super excited to use these two. I hope they work as good as I want. So I also bought this little V thing that's like that, and you put it on your tripod and it holds whatever you're using to, yeah, you get the idea. It swivels. It's pretty cool. It's quiet. I can't wait to use it. So I'm going to be testing it out today. So that's going to be one of the other things that we're going to do today is I'm going to be doing some target practicing. And I'll bring you along for that too. That'll be kind of fun. I've just got a crossbow. I don't like using the other loud bang sticks. I don't want to, I don't have monetizing, but I don't want this video to be there when I monetize, because all that terminology will make it unmonetized. So maybe one of these days I'll get monetized. We'll see what happens. I've only got 300 subscribers anyway. No, 309. I lost one. Sorry. From, as you could see when we came down with Bishop earlier today, I shoot down range here, and I've put my feed down here, and way over there is the camera. Last year I took the deer right about there. So it's kind of a really nice shot, and I want to have something smaller so I can have a better eye view and have it easier and quieter to come in, because when I come in on this side, oh, there's a bug. There's a lot of brush I gotta go through, and then I come around here. And then the way this is set up, this particular style, I gotta reach all the way down here. The zipper is very loud. And then you gotta try to pull it open and try to get through. So it's really it's a pain in the butt, I think. And I can't believe Amazon wants like $200 for this thing. So that's ridiculous. But I've got it on sale on like Facebook Marketplace for $90. So if anybody wants it, I'll ship it to you guys. Probably cost me about $15 to ship it, but it's got the shoot through screens that I was telling you about. It's got 1, 2, 3 windows on that side. It's got a little peephole through here in the back. Anyway, it does unzipper. And it's got the 3 over here on the side. Now, this one, I have the inside down so you can see what it looks like. So I've got that, and then of course the front's all open, and you can see my one little hole from my bow from last year. So, and these come down too. So if you don't want the screen. Oh, little spider. He doesn't come with it. Promise. So let's take this thing down. Just pops in. I'll take all my little scenty things. Put those in my pocket. Those gotta come with me because we gotta recharge them. We gotta put them back. I thought I had some hanging up in the trees over here. I might have taken them down at the end of the season. But yeah, so that's that one. All right, let's take this thing down. The side, I think that looks pretty good. It's right there. Right there. I've got the door open to let it air out. I'm going to come back up later and I gotta put some spray on it. But I think it blends in much better with the current surroundings. It's the back window right there, which is kind of cool because if I leave that one open and shut the front window, there's always some deer right there. So if I hear them coming up behind me, I can open that window and turn around. Ugh, I walked through like a zillion spider webs. Now I got them all in my hair. So that's kind of cool right there. My chair, unfortunately, damn it, I'm gonna have to move that. All of these, I'll end up tripping on them. Knowing me, I will trip on them my first night out and I'll make all sorts of noise when I come out. So the chair is in there, but it makes me sit up too high up, and it makes it a little difficult. Like I can get in, but there's not a whole lot of room. Let me see here. There we go. There's not a whole lot of room. Like very little bit of room with the chair in here. So I'm gonna see if I can get a see what I mean? I'll probably leave that open too. I'll have to check in here a lot, make sure that that no spiders and stuff make their way in here. But I'll check it out when I come through here. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. Like I can shut the door. Oh wait, this one I don't have a window to shoot through, but I can shut it like that, and I can shoot through that way if they're up there, which sometimes they are, but they'd be more over there. But maybe I'd have to turn it. Actually, it's not too bad because that's where my other one was, right there. I have a lot more obstacles right here, which I'll have to clean out, like here and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that'll work. My camera's right there. Oh, right there. And we'll see what happens because they do come up from that way and they come across. Okay, so there's the next one. This one's a little bit higher. I kind of like it. I hide it right behind that tree, and usually they're over there, so I can see them. I've got a camera facing up here to see if they come up this way and down and around, which I know they do. And I don't really come across through here too much anymore. This is more the raccoons. But I mean, I can put, oops, down trees and stuff like that here. But like that tree I just pushed down. So there, that's the front. That's my neighbor. 2 houses down. But anyway, that's the front. The door is here on this side. And then this one's got like a a lot more room inside it. I think the zipper's quieter too. So this one's got a lot more room where I can put a bigger chair, and I can sit a little higher. So I'll probably bring the chair that's in that one up there down here, and I'll get a little swivel stool for in there. But I can peek out if I need to, because sometimes I do see them coming through this area here and around the front there. So that'll be kind of neat to watch them and see where they come. And that way I can get a little bit more prepared. And then I've got a really great shot right up in here as they come across to the feed table. So we'll see what happens. I got a couple cameras facing this direction, and I have to be really careful because our property line kind of cuts across like that. And there will be, like right there will be the solar farm. I mean, right there. So that would totally stink for hunting season. But anyway, so that's that. And I like it. So far so good. I like it an awful lot. I'll probably sit out here with just my camera and see, you know, I do need to get some mesh. I want to get a mesh thing to go around the front, so I'll probably just look for some that I can buy online and just like Velcro it. That'll go down, shooting mesh, because I don't like having this big black. I do like the look of being able to have the windows open and just like a somewhat black mesh. I can leave it open, see, like the other one. The windows are open, but there's not a lot. You can't really see a lot of movement in there too much. Whereas here, it's kind of a lot darker, and it's a lot more contrasting when the deer are used to seeing just that, and then all of a sudden it's like this black hole. At least here I can leave the mesh up, and I can sneak in and out, and I can leave it up all the time. I can leave it when it's dark and everything. So I really like that idea. So time to put some corn out and take a look at that camera that's there, see what happened here. Cross your fingers, guys. This is going to be a good hunting season, I hope. Really need it. Could use to fill up my freezer, because I don't think those cows are going to get big enough. Well, there's the old one, all nice and neat, and all put away. So when I go to sell it, it'll be easier. And then, oh yeah, those tires are for sale too. So that wasn't easy. Well, I mean, it was. It was very time consuming. And the funny thing is I'll put in a picture of what it looked like when I had it on the ATV and I was bringing it up. And by the time I got it up here and off the ATV, and I looked at the directions in the bag, it folds up just like one of those like red chairs that you see everybody have that folds up in those little bags. It folds just like that. I'm such an idiot. Oh well. It happens. You learn. So now I've got the two new ones up, which is nice. And now we're gonna go and target practice. Okay, I got my thing all set up, but I might not leave it there, because if I miss, I'll end up hitting my barrel, and then I'll have a hole in my barrel and I'll ruin my arrow. Yeah, let's not do that. We'll probably put it back on the ground. Okay, I'm back on the ground. And so isn't my deer. Alright, so the wind is coming up here this way towards me. So alright, so now if I miss, then it'll go through and into the bag that's in the back, and it won't disappear. If I go high, it'll go way out there, and there's cows over there, so no horses over here, so it'll just go off into the woods and it won't hurt anybody. So let's not shoot high. Yeah, I like that. That's better. Okie dokie. There's my bow, and there's my deer. Now that's about the same distance that I took my doe. So I'm going to set you guys up over here. Maybe I'm going to move this so you're a little closer. Out of the grass. I really have to cut the grass one more time. Go away, bug. And then let's see how spot on I am, or if I'm not. There. Love it, love it, love it. Yep, can't ask for anything better than that. That is one very dead deer. Very quick dead deer. That's fantastic. I love that scope. So there you have it. There's the new blinds and some hunting videos, and you guys get to see what's out there. Yeah, so that was it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And just to let you all know, in case there's a lot of people that are worried and concerned over there, I do not orphan, so the big mama does, they are, for me, are off limits completely. The babies, maybe not so much. Last year I took a baby, simply because there were too many babies, and if you don't thin them out, like this year there were twins, lots of twins born, which is good, because that means that, see, like when a doe goes into estrus, she will only release the amount of eggs that the ecosystem, like her body, the food that she's intake and everything, will allow. So if you have a lot of food and a lot of space to roam around, and there's not a lot of competition, not a lot of stress, then she'll release 2 or 3 eggs. I've seen triplets before. But if there's not a lot of room, there's a lot of relocating and stress, then they'll only have 1. So there were a lot of twins this past year, this in the spring, which is good. So if you take one little baby that's like 8 months old, 9 months old, or whatever, then that's not going to hurt the herd, as long as you leave the mom. If you leave the mom, then there's a very good chance you'll have babies, twins again in the spring, and then, you know, the cycle goes on. I think that one mama with the 1 baby, I think she's like 3 years old. But I can't wait to see the bucks. I want to see what the bucks look like and who survived the season last year, because I didn't get one, so I don't know. There's a couple that we've added, like Baby Elliot and Mr. Big Buck and Mr. Big, and I don't know, the antlers will tell the stories later on in the season when it comes close to October, because that'll be rutting season, the end of October and stuff. My neighbor just came home. These guys are crazy. So anyway, yeah, so I have my sights on, there's a couple of does that showed up last night. There's 4, and they didn't have babies with them. So those are going to be the 4 I'm going to focus on this year, or at least earlier this year. But they're very, very nervous because of the the new blinds. They smell like people. They look funny. They're different. It's there. They're very nervous, but it'll only take a couple of days for them to get used to it. I did not go out and spray, so I'm gonna go do that right now. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah, I could do that right now. That should be okay. So I'll go out and I'll spray and see what happens from there. And Lexi, what are you doing in there, honey? What are you doing? Get out of there, get out of there. Don't drink the water. So anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. And if you don't like hunting and you don't like hunters, well, I'm sorry. But I hunt only what I can take and what we eat for the winter. So that's what I do. There's a lot of people that trophy hunt. That's not what I do. I only take what I can eat and nothing more. And that's that. So if you don't like me after that, unfriend me, whatever, do what you gotta do. It's fine with me because that's what I do to take care of my family. So have a great day, you guys. We'll see you next time on Summerfield Farm and those guys, draft horses.